What's going on, guys? This video I'm going to do a short review on a Samsung security camera that I've been using for several years now, and just wanted to share with you guys kind of what I'm using and how easy it is and how cheap it is to install. This is the Samsung Smartcam HD Plus security camera, and why I use these are mainly because they have local storage, which means you don't have to pay a monthly subscription. So in front of us we have the newer version and the older version that I'm replacing it with, and a micro SD card. So the older version, excellent camera, but the new one offers some great features that you should definitely go with the new one if you can. So side-by-side comparison, you'll see that the new one is a little bit bigger and it is definitely better built. So we'll set that one to the side, and we'll kind of go over the camera here. We have our micro SD card insert on the side here. On the top and back, one is a microphone and the other one is used for two-way talk. So you can talk to the person that you're viewing through this camera. On the other side here we have our Wi-Fi button, which you'll use to set up the camera, and a reset button. And on the bottom we have our micro B to power the camera. We have a nice aluminum frame right here that it can sit on if you want to just sit it on your desk or wherever you're going to put it inside your house. I have mine mounted up like this, screwed to my soffit. So if you're going to mount it like that, you can just loosen it up and spin it upright to make sure that the sensor is in the correct orientation. And on the front here we have a indicator light, which will tell you the status of your camera. So these cameras are great. They have night vision, they have motion detection, basically everything you want in a security camera, and they're cheap. Newer version offers better night vision. I think the distance is improved, definitely better quality, and it also offers dual band Wi-Fi, so you now have the option for 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, which is excellent if you're adding a lot of these and you have a lot of connected devices at your home. You can kind of select, you can put all your devices on the 5 gigahertz, and then put all your security cameras on the 2.4 or vice versa. So it gives you a little bit more flexibility there. This does support 128 gigabytes of micro SD, and I do recommend getting these. This is the Samsung Pro Endurance. These are specifically made for video monitoring. They have a 43,800 hour expected life, so that's like 5 or 6 years, I think, which is excellent for the price. These cameras really have great performance. You can stream in 720, or I think actually 480, 720, or 1080. So depending on how strong your Wi-Fi is, when you set it up, you can use it. And if it's kind of stuttering a little bit, you can drop down the resolution to improve your streaming quality, which is nice. You have the option to record in 720 or 1080, so you can have continuous recording. And then with that 128 gigabyte, I think it's good for like maybe 10 days of continuous recording. So if you had an event happen while you were gone several days ago, you can go back through that video footage and watch it with the 128 gigabyte. It is very important. Again, you don't have any monthly subscriptions. It's all on your micro SD card. So make sure when you're mounting this camera that it's either high and out of reach, or not out there in the open. So if someone does end up on your property or in your property, they don't see the camera sitting right there on the table and just take it or break it, because you don't have cloud storage for backup. It's all on that micro SD. So like I said, I have mine all mounted underneath my soffits pretty much at every corner of my house. So it's out of reach, out of sight, and really, doesn't put it in harm's way doing it that way. I ended up running a dedicated circuit for my cameras in my attic. I just ran a new circuit to each corner of my house. So basically these will install in the corner, and then I just routed my USB up into a closed electrical box where I have my receptacle and power adapter. To each their own on how you want to get creative and mount these. They do include a, I want to say 8 to 10 foot USB cord and a power adapter, so they give you pretty good flexibility there on basically, the average install. If you want to set it up somewhere in your house, you can, run that USB to the closest receptacle. The app is pretty good. It could be better. It's pretty straightforward. It has all the standard features that you would want, and it's a basic app, but it works good. I've never had any issues. I know some said they don't really care for it, but I've never had any issues. It does what I need. It sends me notifications. It displays all my cameras, so I can select which one I want to view, and it really has never failed me. That's basically it. Just wanted to show you guys Samsung camera. Get one, try it out, set it up. It's for Apple and Android. Works very well. Make sure you got good Wi-Fi. Don't put this thing 100 feet away and expect it to be great unless you have the Wi-Fi to support it. Like I said, most people will probably aim it at their front door or their driveway, or maybe just put one in their house. And as long as your Wi-Fi is centrally, located, you shouldn't have a problem. I've got really good Wi-Fi set up in my house, so I have these pretty far out to view all corners of my property, and they work great. So you guys got any more questions? Let me know. Thanks.